Good morning, besties. Welcome to another beautiful, brand new day. Today, we're going to be trying to fix my bad habits. We all have them, you know? And sometimes we just accept them as our fate and we don't try to change them. I know that all too well because I tend to take on my bad habits as personality traits and then I'm like, oh no, well I can't change them because that's me. That's who I am. It sounds silly, but I know that a lot of us do that way more than we'd like to admit. So the two bad habits that I have and would currently like to admit to. I have a very bad habit with my posture and it comes down to the way that I sit. I spend a lot of time editing, so I'm always hunched over like this editing. I'll show you guys later what that looks like. Point of it is I've recently just been thinking a lot about my posture and I've been wanting to fix it because of that. Okay, so let me just show you guys, I guess, how my posture is. So when I'm just normally standing, I stand like this. My belly is more rounded and out. I have this long curvature here on my back, but the way that our posture should be is basically like you pull your rib cage in, hips in a little as well. So already it just looks, I think, a little bit more straight. Then we're gonna put our shoulders back and down and our neck should be aligned. So this should be proper posture. I don't know if I have it down. Obviously, like I said, I'm learning it today, but that's just what I've kind of learned and seen. Of course, I did some research as to what are the benefits of having good posture. It improves memory and learning. We all know I could use any help with memory. I'm very forgetful. It enhances your well-being, boosts your self-confidence, which makes total sense because they say that, you know, if you stand like this, it boosts your confidence because you feel like you're taking up more space in a room, or, you know, if you stand up tall, you just feel more confident, and I do feel that. Reduces chances of lower and upper back pain, which is great. Improves breathing, which your girl can use. It improves glandular health, makes you look taller and slimmer, enhances blood circulation, improves digestion, which we love. We love good gut health. This just sounds wonderful. It's a habit I want to work on. And the next bad habit, I tend to be very lazy when it comes to taking my clothes out of the dryer. I don't know what it is. It's just like I'll put it in the washing machine, I'll take it out of the washing machine, I'll switch it into the dryer, but as soon as it's in the dryer, I just leave it there. I leave it there and I forget that I washed, and then like next time I go to wash, I'm like, oh, no wonder I was missing clothes. And I just blame my missing clothes on a ghost, but it's me. I'm the issue. I'm the problem. It takes like 18 plus days to create a habit, and I know that I'm definitely not going to have everything fixed by the end of the day, but we are starting it today and I'm going to stay consistent with it so that I can fix these bad habits of mine. Let me take a sip. This is your sign, guys, to get up and fix those bad habits. They're not gonna fix themselves. You gotta hold yourself accountable with your little toxic traits. So if you guys have been wanting to change something in your life, whatever it is, but you've just been pushing it off, this is your sign. It is currently the beginning of August. We have 4 months to the end of this year. I'm always one to say that the glass is half full, so I'm not saying start now because you're running out of time. I'm saying start now instead of waiting until the new year when we normally create resolutions because we're like, it's the beginning of the year, I'll start then. You can start now. It is August, new month, start now. Create some good habits, create that consistency from August to December so that starting next year you can go in strong, you can be better, you can have better habits. And I promise you, if you just stay consistent, you will see progress. Today's workout was definitely not my greatest workout. I only ended up lasting like 50 minutes, burned 200 calories, which is great. In retrospect, that is a great workout, but in comparison to my other workouts, it's not my greatest day. And I don't know, I was just kind of feeling a little detached during my workout, so that could have been it. Regardless though, I am proud of myself for showing up. Just a reminder to myself and to you guys that not every workout day is going to be a great workout. Some days you start off feeling great and then you end up not having a great workout. Some days you're not going to want to work out and then you end up having yourself a great workout. Some days you have a great workout, you feel great. Some days you just don't want to do it and you still don't have a great workout. But regardless, you still showed up and you maintained that consistency. And I think that getting through those days when you don't really feel the greatest, but you still get through it, are one of the most important days in any sort of workout journey, fitness journey, wellness journey, because you are creating consistency. You're still showing up for yourself and you're showing yourself that you can do it, you can get through it. And now I'm going to be making some breakfast. I'm thinking I'm maybe gonna do that quesadilla that I showed you guys that I made last time, like that breakfast quesadilla, but I actually made some chicken fajitas the other day and I had some leftover. I think I'm gonna use that instead of the turkey slices this time, just to change it up, but we'll see if it tastes good. I don't know. Looks a little scary, like the dried up chili peppers. Like I want something quick and easy, but I also am just feeling a little meh today. But we're gonna turn the day around, and we always like to let ourselves feel our feelings because it is totally okay, it is totally normal to feel your feelings, but I choose to not let myself dwell in those feelings for longer than I should, because I always mention on my videos, you don't have to be happy 24/7, but you can always choose to turn your day around. You can choose happiness. You can choose to smile even when things aren't the greatest around you. And I choose to do that. But again, remember, it is totally okay to feel your feelings. So don't ever feel like you're a weak person or you're not strong enough because you're currently feeling strong emotions. Like, it's okay. Let yourself feel them. If that's what you need, feel them. But if you want to turn your day around, know that you can. Tell me you're Mexican without telling me you're Mexican. So this does not look appetizing. I also burnt my tortilla. I'm telling you guys, I don't know where my head is today. I'm all over the place. I was struggling to cook this, but let's just try it. It's actually pretty good. Okay, it's time to tackle my laundry. Not gonna lie, I've just been sitting down avoiding this. I mean, it's not like I honestly have a lot of clothes to wash. It's just that I know that now that I'm trying to be better with my laundry and making sure that I put it away right away, that means I have to be on it and making sure that I'm paying attention to when the washing machine turns off. Now that I've separated all of my stuff, time to head over to the washing machine. Time to do load number 1. I'm gonna make sure that I'm proof, if you don't believe me, that I get very lazy when it comes to taking stuff out of the dryer. I think I washed these towels last week and they're still sitting in here. Actually, you know what? I think I washed them over the weekend. I don't think it was like a whole week ago. It was like a couple days. But still, this is the toxic trait I'm trying to fix. So for lunch, I'm thinking of making spaghetti. Sometimes with these videos, I want to like do something different every single time because it just kind of goes back to like the whole thing of not wanting to seem repetitive or redundant in my videos. But reality is sometimes it's just easier to make stuff you make all the time because it's quick, it's easy, and you have the stuff for it. You also don't really have to like think about what else you should do. And I'm just in the mood to eat spaghetti today. So that is what I'm gonna do. The washing machine just finished. Hopefully you guys can hear me over the rolling. I'm sorry, didn't even think about that. So time to switch these things out. Man, This washing machine is so deep. I'm only 5'2" and I'm struggling. Guys, I am on it. As you can see, there are 3 minutes left. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. Now we just got to keep this up forever. Another habit I'm trying to, I guess, work on coincides with folding my clothes, but it's flipping my clothes inside out because I just fold them whichever way I pull them out of here. I don't know if the rolling technique is what is also causing wrinkles. I'm pretty sure it's because I leave my clothes in the dryer for longer than I should, but I'm not sure if the rolling is also contributing to it. So with my shirts that I wear out and about, I'm gonna make sure I fold those, and I actually started doing that. I started putting them in this little dresser right here, so they're all nicely folded right here and also displayed better a little bit because I can flip through here and see what I want to wear, what my options are. And then I roll my workout clothes because everything has to fit in this one drawer, so the rolling technique just works best. And then I do have some clothes right here, but like I said, we don't really have that many hangers. I only have like shirts that are more like, I guess, my nicer clothes, although they're not really like nice, they're just not t-shirts basically, I guess. And I also have this pair of jeans over here that I need to put away. Isn't it just the best when you take stuff out of the dryer and it's just like freshly warm? Oh my god, it hits when you're on your period and you wash your blanket. People with periods, let me know what y'all think. This is officially the last item that I put to wash. So we have officially completed our first task in making sure that I put my clothes away right away. Now, if my clothes still wrinkles after this, I am not going to be bothered to use an iron on this. When I'm editing, I start off right here, right? But then I start getting like really precise into my edits. I get like really into it, and before I know it, I'm doing this the entire time, just leaning forward. And that is why I feel like, I don't even, it's not really like back pain, it's just very like uncomfortable. And I know it's because I spend a lot of time like this, also like right here on my neck. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to follow this video here. I found it on YouTube under how to fix your posture, and I kind of just skimmed through it, and I feel like I can trust this guy. I feel like he knows, he's very knowledgeable about it. But the main thing that I'm gonna try to do is I'm going to call myself out whenever I feel myself slouching, because this is my normal sitting position, right? Like I'm just slouching, but you know, call myself out every once in a while, make sure that I'm maintaining that proper posture. And then I'm going to try to do some of his exercises to just strengthen the back muscles, because the reason they say that we slouch is because we get so used to doing this or just sitting like this that our back muscles weaken. And so really fixing your posture is just tightening those muscles back up. Step number 1 is to find an empty wall. So it is actually much later. We are currently about to go pick up my dad, because if you guys watched I think last Friday's video or the previous Friday's video, we went to the beach at Carmel by the sea because we wanted to see the sunset, but we arrived a little too late and we weren't able to see it. So we're gonna try again. We're gonna go pick up some food and have a little like picnic at the beach, since it is Ceci's last week here in California with us. But I did really quickly want to do a little trial test run of the 2 sunscreens. So this is the sunscreen that I've been using for a while. It's just the Super Goop Unseen sunscreen, but as you can see, I've had it for a while since that all rubbed off. This is supposed to be the dupe for this one. They're basically supposed to be the exact same thing. It's just that over here you're paying for the Super Goop logo, and over here you're just paying for the product. They both have SPF 40, and for the active ingredients, it's literally the exact same thing, except this one actually has a little bit more. This one is water and sweat resistant, 40 minutes, literally the exact same thing right here. 1.7 fluid ounce, 50 millimeters, literally the exact same thing. This one says oil free. This one does not say oil free, but that could have rubbed off. The Trader Joe's one does not say if whether or not it is reef safe. The Super Goop one does say that, so I think that might be the only difference, but I'm not really going into the ocean, so I should be fine. Okay, so first let's quickly try a little texture comparison. So this is the Super Goop one. It's very opaque, and I just love the way it blends in. It literally is just so smooth and weightless. Like, you can't even feel it. Okay, they literally already look the exact same. Someone said that one was like clearer than the other, but they literally look like they have the same exact texture to me. They both look like the same amount of opaque, and okay, let's try it on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Super Goop on my left side of the face. This literally is enough to cover my whole face. I don't know why I put that much on here, but we'll just go ahead and do it anyways. Let's do the other side, same amount, and let's blend this in. Yeah, so the Trader Joe's one definitely feels a little thicker, but it still feels weightless. It's just when you're blending it in that the Trader Joe's one feels like it's more oily based. Yeah, and I can feel it. Like right now, I could still feel the sunscreen on this side, and this side just feels very like matte. This one glides a little more, so I feel like although neither of them feel thick on my skin, the Super Goop one definitely has more of like a matte feeling to it, which I personally really love. And the Trader Joe's one feels a little bit more oily based, even though it does say oil free. But I mean, I'm totally fine with it. Again, that is a huge price difference. Like Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen is $44 and the Trader Joe's one was $8. That is a huge difference for the same product. Would I say it is a good dupe for it? Yes, and a much better price deal. But if you're looking for more of a matte, like if you're very, very picky on the texture feel of it, I'd go for the Unseen Sunscreen. But for a $36 price difference, I would say the Trader Joe's one is just as good. Like, I honestly like it. It doesn't look too oily, doesn't make me look too shiny. It doesn't feel thick on my skin. I'm telling you, it's just when you're blending it in that you feel that like oil base on it, but it's totally fine. I think I'm switching over to the Trader Joe's one. Well, for now, because I don't have a Trader Joe's back at home. But if you do have a Trader Joe's where you live, I think it's worth the try. I give it 2 thumbs up and time to go, because we're gonna be running late if we don't hurry. We are on our way to Carmel by the Sea because, as I mentioned, we're coming here to try to see the sunrise, but as per tradition, sunrise? It is another, sunset, sorry. But as per tradition, it is another cloudy day in California. That is just our luck. Ceci's going out with the banger. It is literally so foggy. You could see the fog in the street. Pizza by the beach. I mean, if anything, we're still having the pizza by the beach, but we're gonna have it in the car. And then if we see the sun start to set, we'll go out and see it. I think there's like 40 minutes before it sets and we can see it. We literally have like front view. So if the sun decides to come out, we'll run to catch it. There's a person over there playing bagpipes, and it's actually very fitting to this weather, this very gloomy weather. I feel like it's perfect, 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 perfect. This is giving spooky season vibes. But it's actually kind of cool how like the sky meets the water. It's almost like you can't even tell the difference.
I can't get one shot. One shot. Okay, sorry. Sorry.